I'm Margot.
I haven't been able to reach Margot. When was the last time you saw her?
The study group only went till 9.
I think we're gonna go late.
No, she definitely left at 9.
All right, I know you probably were excited to get sort of a major character in a movie, your first movie, but I was wondering if you ever were apprehensive or worried about the fact that it could be gimmicky, which is one of the things that I love about the movie. But you know, there's the found footage craze, and you know, so I wonder if that was ever a concern for you when you.
Yes and no, but not necessarily the fact that it seemed gimmicky. Because they did attach the proof of concept video when they pitched the movie and the role to me for my first audition. And when I watched it, I was like, huh, maybe they'll be able to pull this off. But it was more apprehension because of the logistics. I joke so many times on set with Sev, the producer, and Anish, like, are you sure you don't need another take? Because there's just so many things at play and so many devices being used that I just thought it was a logistical nightmare how they were going to piece everything together. But they took care of it. It was a great movie.
So tell me, yeah, it is fantastic, and it also feels like it's the language that everybody speaks anyway, because you have to deal with technology. But given that, tell me a little bit about your Wonder director, because what he's put together is amazing. How was collaborating with him?
Anish is so cool. He's really goofy. But I think I just feel gratitude that I got to work with him on my first feature film, because it's also his first one, and because of that he was really energetic and enthusiastic and would always like hype up the crew and the cast and get everyone on board. He was a great leader, and he was just fun to be around. He was focused, and we trusted his lead. He made a great movie.
It's a very unique sort of shooting experience, but what would you say, anything that surprised you about your sort of first movie, something that you didn't expect, or did you have any specific expectations about working on your first feature? Because that could be a little bit of a pressure that you put on yourself.
That's an interesting question. I don't know. I had nothing to compare it to, so I was like a sponge. I just thought, this is so cool, this is so exciting, I'm just going to learn everything I can, and I'm going to take my experience with me for the rest of my life.
I can see you calling Anish when you're on the other side. It's like, you won't believe what they're doing here. So one of the things I did wanted to ask you specifically, because your character is so important, and the way that her duality and her interior is such a great way that it's developed. But as an actor who has to play that character, you can't sort of just play mystery. So how did you deal with that? How to sort of ground her and sort of work your way around keeping her mysterious, but also making it real for you as an actor?
I think because I connected so much with the role of Margot, just knowing she came from a loving family, just so much like my own, and you know, Margot was a teenager, and if you've ever been a teenager before, you know what it's like to want to be accepted by your friends and want to fit in at school, and you understand the plight of teenagehood. And I think that for me, at least, I wanted to bring to the table the aspects of my life where I felt like her. And so even though I grounded myself in my family and knowing Margot has a strong, loving family and the connection to her family, that's where I felt grounded. And everything else, I connected with that desire to engage my friends and be accepted by them.
So you did a fantastic job, and wish you the best of luck with everything else.
Thanks.
You guys have a good day.